Hi, this is Eric Combs. I'm on my way to the Master's Hands in Olney, and this is a local food pantry that gives out food totally for free to the members of our community and also to several other food pantries in the area. Our town is rural. It's small. It's about 8,000 people. We've got a 67% poverty rate, and I've developed a system that I'm hoping is going to encourage kids to practice over the summer, and it's going to give back to the food pantry, and it'll be a way for the band program to be able to give back to the community. I'm hoping that this helps the kids to buy into what they're doing and enjoy practicing over the summer. I call it Practice with a Purpose. Before you write this off and turn the video off, listen for a couple of minutes, and I'll explain how this isn't really going to cost you any money. The idea being that kids take private lessons with me over the summer. You'll have to approve this with your administration ahead of time. I've been given private lessons for 10 years at my school in the band room, and the parents have been paying me. And there's been administrative kids who have actually gone through this program, so administration's okay with it. The kids are going to pay me $12 a week for a half an hour lesson, and what'll happen is if they practice for an hour, and I'm just going on the honor system by a parent's signature, $5 of that's going to go to the Master's Hands. And if they practice for 2 hours, $10 of it's going to go to the Master's Hands. Now, the only reason that I'm telling you all about this is because I'm hoping that some of you want to try the same thing too. It's not to let the word out about what I'm doing. It's just hopefully so that it can be contagious and spread. For the people in town locally, I'm just going to say that this money was from an anonymous donor, and they don't need to know that it was from me. And the kids will know that they're earning this money. Now, if they take 8 lessons over the summer, each kid can earn $80. Get 10 kids, that's $800 right there. Now you're thinking, oh no, this is my own money. I have a couple of justifications for this. Number one, and some of you might be in the same boat, I consider it a tithe for the summer. I know a lot of you probably aren't going to think that, so you might consider this. I put out a Google survey to all the parents in my program, and there's about 140 kids. And what I did was I said that I'm offering lessons like always, like I have always over the summer. How many extra people would be interested if they knew that the kids could earn $80 a summer just by practicing that could go to the food pantry? I had an overwhelming response. I was not expecting this. So just so you know, typically over the course of a summer, I can make anywhere from $4,000 to $7,000 just depending on how many kids take the lessons. With the number of people who said that they are going to take these lessons because of this, and they loved the idea, I can now make about $12,000 over the course of the summer. Now, I figured it up, and with the extra people that I'm going to be having, I'm going to be making enough extra that whenever I do make that donation, I'm still going to be making more money than I would have to begin with. Now, that wasn't the purpose of this to begin with. I don't want you to think I'm doing this just to make more money for myself. But what I'm saying is I'm not out anything because of this. I'm still making the same amount of money I would have. I'm considering it extra time that is donated to the food pantry and extra time that is donated to my program, and it's time that these kids are going to be practicing. So I just tripled my studio size, and not only that, hopefully the kids that are going to be in the studio are going to be practicing, and they're going to feel pride in what they're doing. So I'm making a little promotional video for the kids, and I'm going to post that on here right after I get done talking. You'll be able to meet Willard, who's in charge of the Master's Hands, and he's going to explain a little bit what the Master's Hands is, and I'm going to show this to my kids so they can see where their money is going. I plan on, at the end of the summer, taking these kids to the store with me, and they can fill up their cart with $80 worth of food and see exactly how much that was, and then they can help me deliver it to the Master's Hands. Nobody knows it was me that did it. I'm not out any money. The kids practice. I think it's a win-win. If any of you try this, let me know. I'd like to know how it goes for you.
Yes, I'm Willard Anderson, and we're at the Master's Hands. We're back in receiving department. As you can see from the clipboards on the wall, everything we get in, we weigh it in. We put it on the scales and weigh it, and these are the pickups that we have on a regular basis, and then we get semis in. We give food out to those in need. We have three different programs going on. We got the Share the Blessing everyday program. We give perishables and overstock food to people. Like right now, we're giving yellow onions because we got 19 pallets of onions in. And then we have Share the Blessing. We give food to other food pantries and and ministries around the tri-state area. But our biggest one deal is we give food to those in need here in Richland County. Every twice a week we give food out, and the people come in, they make an appointment after they fill out a one-time application, and you can see all the food sitting around. Well, right now we got an abundance of food, but in just a very short time the shelves will get empty. We have needs around here. One of our biggest needs is to pay the light bill, because we run 2 walk-in freezers, 2 walk-in refrigerators, and about 30 or 35 other refrigerators and freezers, including open tops. And we have a tremendous high light bill. And the other one is transportation cost of bringing the food in. We have a cost running between $1,000 to $1,400 a month for fuel, and you can see all here. And this is the area that we have the backpack food program in, that we give to the schools, where we give 2 milks, 2 cereals, 4 dinners, 4 fruits, 2 snacks, and 2 juices to them. We do it the year round. We only miss about 2 or 3 weeks out of the whole year where we give food out. And then up here is where we give the food out. And you can see the shelves on both sides. As I said, we're full now, but it won't be long. And then up here you can see the open top refrigerators where we keep the produce in and the dairy. And then on this side over here we have open top freezers where we have the food in. So we give a lot of food to a lot of people, and God has blessed us. It all comes through the Lord from different ways. We also need help people. As you can see, we got a lady sweeping the floor and a young lady putting items on the shelf. So if they're underage, they have to have parents' consent and sign. And we always got a place for them. We got a big need for people to repack. We get food in very large quantities sometimes, in like 100-pound bags. And this is also part of the food area in the thrift store. And then up through here is the freezer room, where we have 2 walk-ins, a walk-in refrigerator and a walk-in freezer, and a bunch of chest-top freezers. Then we're into the kitchen area. I'm going to talk about, this is where we not only cook meals for the workers on food day, but you can see these are 50-pound bag or 100-pound bags of food. I can't remember. They're 100-pound bags of beans. So we got to rebag, and here's items that we have to rebag on this shelf. So we rebag them and break them down and put them in either sandwich bags, quart bags, gallon bags, whatever we need to. We have 21 scheduled food pickups every week where we go out and pick up. I've already been to Rulers today, getting ready to go to IGA and Subway, and this afternoon I'll go to Pizza Hut and Pizza Fast to pick up food that we bring in here and we rebag. And that's where we can use the younger people a lot of that. So we're here, we're open right now 5 days a week, and they can come in, and we have a coffee shop where anybody can come in They can get a cup of coffee, a snack. They can get a cup of coffee or a snack, and you can see. And right now we got Bible study going on in the room to the left, so we won't go in there. And anybody's welcome to come and join us and work. And we're always in need of money. We want to add a building on. We got a forklift we need to pay for. We got to go get, and we always have a need here. But we give everything away. We don't charge for nothing except through the thrift store. All the food and all the snacks and all the coffee's given at no charge. And you guys are welcome anytime.
I've already had several people telling me that they'd like for me to report back on how this goes this summer, so be looking here in a couple months for kind of a recap of everything that happened, and I'll let you know how it went down. Thanks.